Welcome. What is up, good people? I literally just shot this weekly blog video. Took 5 hours, and we're back reshooting it to make sure you get all the best information in a lot shorter time, right? So I am GPA. I hope all of you are doing wonderful this weekend. It is hot or it is storming. It can't make up its mind here in Nebraska. I hope everybody's being safe out there. Definitely stay hydrated. Be safe. Alright, so the weekly blog. It's the Secret Defenders for July 28th, 2023. Now this will cover from July 29th through August 4th. So we have tons and tons of stuff to cover. We're going to just dive right in because there's just so much. We're going to skim over a lot. We're going to highlight the big talking points. And we're going to get you all the information you need. Definitely come read through this for every little detail. There's a lot of information. Alright, down below, click that subscribe. Completely free to do. Helps the channel grow. We're headed for that 1,000 subscribers. Whoop, whoop. As well, smash the thumbs up. Comment down below as well if you have any questions, thoughts, concerns, your opinions. I love to hear your feedback and your opinions. Just like I like sharing mine here in this video. Also, check out our Discord. We're growing fast. It's non-toxic, healthy, growing environment for any Marvel Strike Force player of any experience level or account level. Come join us and have fun. You can answer questions. You can ask questions. It's just a great community. You know what I mean? Show off your accomplishments. Share your shards that you get from orb drops that are just insane or whatever. It's phenomenal. We have a great group over there. So, alright. So, we're going to dive in here. It's the Secret Defenders. If you haven't already, definitely go subscribe to Strike Time or Marvel Strike Force here. Yeah, Marvel Strike Force. Boom. Subscribe. Click that bell. 126,000 subscribers. There's a lot more people that probably watch this, I would assume. I would hope. I always thumbs them up because this is great information. They don't have to do this. This is community interaction. They're giving us information of the upcoming stuff. You get to meet some of the developers as well as the general manager was yesterday. And he seemed like a really down-to-earth guy. His favorite character, or one of his favorites, is Moon Knight. And truly, honestly, Moon Knight's probably top 10, top 5 for me. Phenomenal, amazing character. But I love him from the TV show. He loves him from the back in the day in the comics, I do believe. So I thought that was pretty interesting, as well as it talks about our upcoming characters. So I highly recommend going and watching that. It's a great video. Now they're going to break down day by day our events and such. Highlights here is Spider-Man Noir and Blitz. If you haven't unlocked him, definitely go after him. He is the third Tangled Web member. He's not going to be as great anymore now that Black Cat is coming with the Secret Defenders, because Black Cat is a hard counter to any turn meter manipulations of any kind. Definitely read through her kit. It is like a mile long, but it is phenomenal. You're going to want to get them. But I would definitely hook up with Spider-Man Noir. Get him for your team. You can use him somewhere. Awesome looking character. We do have 7.3.0 coming out, the release on August 2nd. So a maintenance of some sort or a huge update. They're usually great about scheduling these so it doesn't affect as many players out there in the world. But just bear that in mind that it's going to be happening, and the rewards for the maintenance are usually quite phenomenal. So this is going to probably be bringing all the new characters, the new events and such. Absolutely, this is awesome. Just be aware of that. We are having Nova Trial Run 2, so it is coming. Get that Nova. Amazing character, used everywhere. I personally don't have him, and I'm not going to be able to unlock him. I'm only a little bit over 2 months in, so just bear that in mind. Congratulations to everybody getting Nova. Go after him hard. Amazing character. The month-long meta begins with the new milestone. We're going to talk about that as well, a bunch of other good stuff. Photon character release offers August 3rd, so you're going to be able to purchase her and get those special bonus offers as well. Payday events coming back August 4th. You're going to want to be getting at least tier 3 on this if you're a new player. It gives you 3 million gold, I do believe. 1 million each time you fight it. You can fight it 3 times each month. And it's going to give you 1 million gold each time on tier 3, so 3 million gold. At max, you're looking at 5.4 million. So just consider that definitely tier 3 at least, because 3 million for that minimal investment is very amazing. So Quicksilver is getting 6 and 7 red stars to the Elite Store, which is just insane. Because I believe he takes dark promo credits, and it's going to cost you an arm and a leg. So we have an important clarification, and I'm torn on this, but it has been canceled indefinitely. No more hoarding of gold orbs or training orbs for those events. The events have been canceled. You no longer have to hoard. Open them up. Use them on your characters and your teams of your choosing when you get them. You know what I mean? You earn them, use them. And they've guaranteed right here. Been canceled indefinitely. We've heard this in the past, how they've ended them. Maybe they worded it differently in the past, but essentially they said they weren't doing it and then they brought it back. And I just want to say I'm torn because as a free-to-play on one of my accounts and with a lot of free-to-play community out there, this was free rewards for being patient, right? Um, Free rewards is always a bonus, especially if there's just something small like waiting to open orbs. And it gave you the option to choose whether or not to do that. Now, I understand being an in-game player, you need all the resources you can get, but you're a heavy spender and you don't have to participate in those milestone rewards. It was an option, and then you complained, and now it's just wrecking the whole free-to-play community's free resources for being patient. So they are gone, and I can see it from both sides, right? But as an end-game player, or maybe you should just spend some more money. No, I'm joking. I can see it from both sides, and I just want to kind of point that out. But they are canceled indefinitely. So meet the Secret Defenders. The cat's out of the bag. Black Cat, Brawler, Legendary. I believe she can be unlocked with the Nowhere team and the Sinister Six. I'm hoping I can just use 5 Sinister Six and unlock her. That would be amazing because we can get them early on, easy to access, right? So it's time to meet the rest of the team. As we mentioned in yesterday's blog, the Secret Defenders have their sights set on arena supremacy. So they're going to be the new arena meta. If you don't have them, you're not going to be in the top 100 probably. Definitely not the top 50 in your arena shard. They're amazing. They counter everything. Which means they're going to be great in war, because in arena you're fighting other players' teams. They're going to be great in war. They're going to be great in Cosmic Crucible. If you're heavy into PvP, this is a team you're going to want. As well as they got some amazing characters on their team that I would just love to collect, if nothing else. So the rest of the team will consist of Photon, Miss Marvel, Hardlight, Ghost Rider Robbie, and his Hell Ride, his Hell car. It's pretty badass. His flaming car is pretty cool. And an updated Doctor Strange, which we've waited for this forever. Next time they need to do the Guardians, because everybody needs this rework, and it's quite phenomenal. So I'm hoping he's a lot better so he can be used elsewhere as well. The team features a charged mechanic by way of their passive ability that'll either fortify the character for better sustain or unleash a heavy attack when 5 charged is gained, annihilating your enemies, right? Here are the Secret Defenders. So definitely come over here and read through this. It's pretty awesome. We do have Photon, Agent Monica Rambeau, who fought against Scarlet Witch, or protect the townsfolk from the hex forged by Scarlet Witch. I don't know the whole story. Definitely read through this. Photon looks like an amazing character. It is a bio character, which is nice, and has some A-Force synergy. So A-Force is getting a rework in the near future. A-Force is already amazing in my opinion. I love those characters, so definitely check that out. As well as on the Secret Defender, so you could possibly drop Photon and bring in Apocalypse, or drop somebody else and bring in Apocalypse on this team. And you know what I'm saying? So there's potential there. You can also read through these kits, get every little detail. Otherwise, subscribe, and I will make a first impressions video as these characters are released, breaking down their entire kit and highlighting what makes them special or great, and what maybe, ain't so great. So definitely subscribe for that. Miss Marvel, Hardlight. So Kamala Khan is getting a new look, a totally new character. Miss Marvel is great in her own right on the Young Avengers, but now we have Miss Marvel, Hardlight on the Secret Defenders. So she gets this bangle from her grandmother. It activates her mutant gene. She becomes Stretch Armstrong. She's a phenomenal character. Go ahead and read through this because it's a great story. I like it. She is the protector of the group, and she will be absorbing attacks, so her allies stay in the fight longer. There's blasters, and I would just see probably, Ghost Rider and Photon being pretty squishy, I would think. So this is great that she's the protector, the defender, essentially, of the team again. Because she gets that taunt when her teammates go below half health on the Young Avengers, so I wonder if it'll work same here. She is a city mutant, so bear that in mind. That is awesome. Again, we are drowning in mystics, and that's the next character, is the bad part here, is Ghost Rider Robbie. So he was a victim of gang violence. He bonded with the demonic spirit of vengeance, became back as a new Ghost Rider, totally took vengeance on all those terrible people, and then he joined up with the Avengers, right? And protected Earth from threats. So definitely read through this. It's pretty amazing. He has a lot of control for being a blaster mystic. So we're going to be using mystic gear. He is a blaster. Quite phenomenal looking character though. His control is so amazing. He's going to be applying ability block and traumas in arena. I don't know if that's only in arena or not, but even elsewhere, he's also going to be clearing 2 positive effects. Unleashes hellish storm upon all enemies. Only his attack hits for bleed and disrupting them in enemies while clearing 2 positive effects. So that's pretty insane. They can't gain taunt, Disrupted, I think, means they can't get positive effects. Maybe I'm completely wrong on that, but I know you definitely can't get taunt while disrupted, as well as clearing off their buffs. So I think that's quite a bit of control myself, but maybe I'm completely wrong. If nothing else, the name of the skills is pretty phenomenal. We got a burnout while doing a hell drift with his hell car, and then we have the hot rod. So Doctor Strange's rework. They really should just do this to every character, give them the base stat increases, and it would make them great. Definitely check out his new kit. For you newer players like myself, returning players, we're only going to know the new one, so it don't matter what the old was. I'm not going to read through that type of stuff. Arriving soon, Photon. So you're going to be able to get her from her Bright Light Orb for 675 power cores starting on August 3rd. It gives you up to 180 shards. I'm not going to be doing this. I did it for Vol, and it paid off, but this is just a lot of power cores. So if you are going after that and opening those, I wish you the best of luck, and I hope you get her at a high star level. That is awesome. So keep an eye out for special offers. If you do purchase her from the special offers that start August 3rd, bear in mind there will be additional offers that are phenomenal that will help you upgrade her with gold, training modules, stuff like that. If you're going to buy one, I'd probably buy the follow-ups, but, you know, at your leisure. So Red Star Orbs will have an increased drop rate for her as well when she's able to be purchased. Next month's month-long event, TVA Agent. So next month-long operation is a dangerous journey across the timelines and space with 13 missions that possess glorious rewards and character shards. So we're all getting Sylvie with a chance of getting her close to 4 stars, if not right at 4 stars, somewhere close to that. We're going to dive in here. This time the operation begins August 3rd, and you'll be obtaining Timpads during these events. So we have 5 main milestone events, each with a web milestone, so that'll be simultaneous. Tons and tons of great rewards. 5 quick rumbles, so a bunch of blitzing, as well as 3 alliance milestones. Generally being spending ISO 8 campaign energy, attacking in wars, and or raiding. So the big point item this month has kind of changed somewhat. We're going to be collecting reset charges, and some events will have more than one. So the further you go in the milestones, the more of these you can get. It's pretty insane. Instead of having milestone items like 6 different items, like a sword, a cape, a helmet, you know what I mean? You're just going to have reset charges. And some events you could probably get more, some events you might get less. So I think that's pretty cool how they're changing that. Definitely make sure to review the milestone beforehand. And I'll be covering all those events and talking about where we can expect to get and how to get further. Definitely subscribe to see those event guides. Sylvie shards. So we're all going to be getting Sylvie character shards. Milestone rewards also contain fully crafted gear to 17, gold orbs, and more. Reset charge receptacle. So we're getting a gift shop, a TVA gift shop that lasts all month long for whenever you want to use your gift cards that you switch over from these reset charges. So take each reset charge you earn to a TVA gift shop. There you can use the reset charge receptacle and turn those charges into TVA gift cards, which then you can spend in the shop event store for character shards, ability materials, and other rewards of your choice. So bear that in mind. That's awesome, and it will be running simultaneously with the month-long event, so I'm assuming it's month-long as well. That's what it says here anyway, just not as in plain terms as I thought. Costumes, we're getting a Sylvie and Loki's Season 2 costumes that you can earn through the milestones. Now bear in mind, you do have to open your 6th receptacle to earn Loki Season 2 costume. And for Sylvie, as for the feature variant herself, TVA Agent milestone to earn her Season 2 costume. So you'll need to complete that, and I don't know if that means the whole thing or what. We'll have to see how hard it is. Some of these events were pretty insane. I didn't max the Defender of Valhalla, and I imagine there's a lot of people else out there that did not as well. So bear that in mind. The month-long event is going to be hard to max to get this costume, I would assume, unless they made some drastic changes to these events. So the main milestone events breaks it down. These are just timelines: 1808, 1308. You know. Our quick rumbles, I don't know who all we're going to need except Sinister Six right here. And then our Alliance ones. So this is huge. We do, however, our leaderboard where we're getting Sylvie shards, and they're going to give it to you on the first 4 milestones, which is wonderful, right? Everybody's going to get her unlocked. So we have 30, 45 shards. Adding them all up, we can get 60, 70, 80, 90, 105, 130, 165, and you need 180 to get a 4-star. So we'll be 15 shards short. Maybe open 1 or 2 of those orbs for 675, and then max the event, and you'll have a 4-star Sylvie. Bear that in mind. So this is awesome. Everybody's getting Sylvie. These are just talking about the events, essentially, the breakdowns. If you want to come in here and plan ahead and kind of see what's going on, absolutely. Or subscribe, and I will be making event guides. Now, we do have the Defender of Valhalla events for the next week here, finishing it up. We do have Realm Raiders. And you're going to be participating in War Raid, and if you use the Bifrost, you're going to get extra points at different gear tier levels. So, and this is tons and tons of Gems of Citroc. I do believe it's, let's look here, it's a solo 3-day. So bear that in mind, get as many gems as you can by participating in guild activities. Now, moving down, we have Stellar Standoff. Team up with your alliance on this alliance mission that requires you to earn the favor of the Living Tribunal Cosmic Crucible Battle Winds. So again, a bunch of gems of Citroc. Win Cosmic Crucible Battle, earn 1 allied supply orb fragment. I don't know if it's from donations. Again, it's Cosmic Crucible with new warriors. So if you have your new warriors built, heck yeah. Now, I do want to say up here, you're getting the Twilight Sword at, it looks like, is that 80,000 points? So that's a lot better than 135,000. And this will be the last item for the Defender of Valhalla event, I do believe. So get your hands on that. Does that say Vol? 10 Vol, 5 Vol? I can't tell if that says Vol. Here, let me see if I can scroll. I ain't going to mess with that. That might say Vol right there. So I don't know if that's Vol shards or what that means. Yeah, moving down here. Goodly, godly, goodly. Yeah, we got godly going down right here. Godly Gathering Web Milestone. So, right here you're going to want to spend ISO 8 campaign energy. And it says it's a solo. I don't know. 3 times it's going to happen is what I believe. Yeah. 3 times the last 24 hours is going to be spending ISO 8 campaign energy. Uh-oh. My girlfriend's calling. So definitely be on the lookout for that. It's a web milestone. And I believe it's probably going to get, yeah, allied supply orb fragments, which is going to help you right here, earning you points towards this Stellar Standoff. And I will have guides on all that. Nova Trials are coming back for the second run. Get your hands on Nova. It kind of breaks down everything you need here. Masters of Evil, Quicksilver, X Factor. Reminder, to qualify for the ranked leaderboard, a minimum score of 400,000 points is required. So power up your roster and get ready for the return of Nova Trials. So, Mission 1, no restrictions. Mission 2, on certain difficulties, you can only use villains. I don't know what all these mean, but it looks like X Factor, Masters of Evil. Okay, Quicksilver, Masters of Evil, or X Factor. So probably I'd just build my X Factor huge. Over here you can see it's requiring City, Hero, Cosmic, Global, Bio. It's got all these requirements, and they're pretty insane. So for a new player, it's a stretch. But if you are getting Nova, congratulations. He is a phenomenal character. Moving on to the new player voice council. Assembling heroes hailing from all corners of the multiverse, we're excited to announce the formation of a new superhero fighting force, the Marvel Strike Force Player Council. And they talked about this in their strike time the other day. This is phenomenal, right? A collective of players representing a variety of playstyles / levels are now meeting regularly with the dev team. Topics include providing player feedback, suggested characters and events, and early feedback on upcoming events to help make Marvel Strike Force the best it can be. Be sure to watch Strike Time for more details. And from the sounds of it, they have 3 main leaders, right? That then talk to multiple other council members from different variations. Free-to-play, spender, light spender, new player, veterans, you know what I mean? And those 3 players bring information and every other player's voice to Scopely or Marvel Strike Force, essentially. And they talk and they discuss it. So I think that's pretty phenomenal. At least they're listening and giving them a chance to speak. If nothing else, you can join right here, Marvel Strike Force Player Voice. I'm absolutely going to go join this. Check it out. I recommend you do as well. Now, free claims. Slay Defender of Valhalla progress with Gems of Citroc. This is a lot better than last week's. I will say that. So, and hit your Voyage of Scuttlebutt milestones with the Corbinite Orb with this free daily claim. It's only available until July 29th, so you gotta grab it right away, huh? Interesting. 2,000 gems of Citrock, 5 Sylvie character shards. So now we only need 10 more shards and to max that event to get Sylvie at 4 stars. Bear that in mind. 1 Corbinite orb, so hopefully you'll get some good drops. I barely blitzed. I wasn't going after him that hard. I would love to unlock him, but I just don't. I only have like 15 save squads at my level 63, or no, 67. And I'm not willing to type in the characters. I'm not willing to do 8 blitz rotations. I do like 2 or 3 blitz rotations a day with 15 teams. And I got a 225 drops and a 10 drop from the Corbinite orbs. I think I've opened a total of between 10 and 15 orbs. And I got them at 115 shards. So, just bear that in mind. I got really RNG carried. I wish you the best, though. This is helping. 10,000 Voyage of Scuttlebutt milestone points. This is huge because that event is broken and almost... The regular player is not going to be getting an event item, needless to say. 135,000 milestone points. That's insane. Until next time, it's all subject to change. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you learned something. Comment down below what you think about some of this stuff. How are you doing on your Beta Ray Bill? Are you going to be able to unlock him? I'm definitely interested to know. What do you think of this month-long event and how they're adding all the events, talking about all this stuff right here in the game? And what do you think of the new Secret Defenders? I would love to know it all down in the comments. Feel free to comment down there and we'll bullshit a little bit, you know what I mean? Socialize. Otherwise, I hope you all have an amazing, amazing weekend and an amazing Saturday. Much love. Stay healthy. Stay safe out there in the heat. We'll catch you in the next one.